Hello, welcome to an interesting class with Mr. Emmanuel Otuada. Today, you will be learning about track events. Track events are sporting activities that are done on marked paths known as tracks. You can see the tracks, marked paths on the ground. Examples of track events include long distance race, relay race, and hurdle race. We'll look at them one after the other. First, let's look at long distance race. Long distance races, these are races that take long distances to complete. Yes, you have to run a long distance to complete this type of race. Examples of long distance race are 5,000 meter race, 10,000 meter race, marathon race, and cross-country race. These races are very long. They take long distances to complete. In order to partake in long distance races effectively, you need these requirements: energy, determination, endurance, and stamina. So you see, long distance races involve running long distances. It could take running from one city to another, as in the case of cross-country and marathon, or running long distances through marked paths on the field. Next, we will look at relay race. Relay race is another type of track event. Relay race is a team race in which athletes run and exchange batons at specific positions on the track. So you see, the athletes exchange batons. Batons are used in relay race. So you see the baton exchange in relay race. There are 4 athletes in a team of relay. Yes, there are 4 athletes in a team of relay. The types of relay races are: we have the 4 by 100 meters relay. We also have the 4 by 400 meters relay. These are examples of relay races. Strategies for relay race. The first leg is run by second fastest runner in the team. The second leg is run by the third fastest runner. The third leg is run by the slowest runner, and the last leg is run by the fastest runner. Disqualifying a relay team. Number 1, dropping the baton, making improper baton exchange. Then number 3, refusal to exchange baton can also lead to disqualification of a relay team. Number 4, making a false start twice. Yes, when you make a false start twice, your team will be disqualified. And lastly, crossing tracks and deliberate obstruction of another team can also lead to disqualification of a relay team. So next time you engage in a relay team, take note of these rules. So let's see a demonstration of the relay race. So you see the athletes running with the batons in their hands, and they run to the point where they exchange the baton to their teammates. You can see that's a baton exchange, and the athlete run all the way to the finish line. Now let's take a look at hurdle race, another type of track event. Hurdle race is also a very track event. Hurdle race is a track event in which hurdlers run and clear barriers placed in specific positions on the tracks. These barriers are known as hurdles, and they are placed at specific positions on the tracks. So you can see the athletes, or you also call them the hurdlers. Yes, athletes that partake in the hurdle race are called hurdlers. So you see the hurdlers running and clearing the hurdles. I know you want to try that. Types of hurdles. We have the 100 meters hurdle. We have 200 meters hurdle. And we also have the 400 meters hurdle. Hurdle for men and women vary in height and in distance. Next on this topic is the basic skills of hurdle. In order to participate effectively in the game of hurdle, these basic skills need to be perfected. Starting. This is the takeoff from the starting point. So you need to be able to start properly to avoid disqualification. Hurdle approach. This simply means running towards the hurdle. You have to run with great speed towards the hurdle. And hurdle clearance. This means running over the hurdle. You do not jump over the hurdle, but you run over the hurdle. So this is hurdle clearance. We have landing. When you clear the hurdle, you need to land. And you land with your front leg. Landing is done with the front leg. Strides. Strides is running so fast between the hurdles. So as you run, you clear the hurdle. Finally, we have finishing. This is running towards and crossing the finish line. And if you are the fastest, you are declared the winner. So let's take a look at how hurdle race is done. So you can see the hurdlers running and clearing the hurdles on their tracks. So you can see, observe closely how the hurdlers are running and clearing the hurdles placed on their tracks. The hurdlers are running so fast and they are approaching the finish line. So who wins the race is approaching the finish line. It's approaching, and there is the finish line. A quick recap, we looked at long distance races. Yes, this is the first type of track event we looked at. I know you can recall what are long distance races. Yes, can you recall? That's good. We said long distance races are races that take long distances to complete. We also looked at hurdle race, and we said hurdle is a type of track event in which athletes known as hurdlers run and clear hurdles placed in specific positions in their tracks. So you see the hurdlers. Remember, athletes that partake in hurdle race are called hurdlers. I know you can recall that. And the hurdlers running towards the finish line. They are approaching the finish line, and that is the winner. We also looked at relay races, and we said relay is a type of team event in which athletes run and exchange batons with their team mates. It's a very interesting race. I know you have learned so much about track events today. Thank you for watching. Bye.